Dear friends, we are going to talk about the transit of the planet Jupiter through the sign of Sagittarius for all zodiac signs. This transit will last from the 9th of November 2018 until the 3rd of December 2019. About Jupiter in Sagittarius, you can see my other video that is already on YouTube. It is a general overview of this transit and the name is Jupiter in Sagittarius, Expecting Miracles. I'm recording this video today in Prague and this part of the city has the name Mala Strana. You see only a small part of it, but I hope you will enjoy it. Many are expecting a lot from this transit, as Jupiter will transit through his own sign. Astrologically speaking, he rules here. So what that means? It means that he is in his full strength and can teach us to build trust. Here, while it stays here, it can expand our mind, bring more knowledge to us, and make us more optimistic. The place where you have Jupiter in your natal chart or in a progressive chart, I'm saying this for those who are advanced in astrology, they would like to see also their progressive horoscope. So that will be the area of life where things will grow for you. The question, of course, is, can the bad things grow as well with Jupiter? Certainly yes. Jupiter enlarges everything he touches, our visions, but also our fears, problems, and even our body. Of course, our intellect and other good things. So yes, definitely good and bad things to say so. While Jupiter stays in Sagittarius, Saturn will be in Capricorn. So both planets in their signs. Both will be very strong and without aspects. So each will do what he needs to do, each of these planets, without paying attention to the other. And these energies work in opposite directions. While Jupiter is expansion, Saturn is contraction. So where you have Sagittarius in your natal chart, you will wish to expand, and where you have Saturn, you will contract. So what is better, you will ask? Well, both things are good, just they're different. In Indian tradition, Jupiter is guru. So let's ask ourselves why they love so much this energy. Well, they respect intuitive knowledge and wisdom. Saturn can also give knowledge. Those two planets are both teachers to us. Just Saturn needs to see the material manifestation of things. So to say, he is empirical. While Jupiter can be satisfied with the knowledge he has. He does not need materialization of it. I will talk more about those two energies in the yearly horoscopes for the year 2019. So where you have Sagittarius in your horoscope, you will have the opportunity to build trust in yourself and later in others also. You can grow no matter of the circumstances. You will see new perspectives, become more positive and develop more philosophical view of life. And most probably there you will attract luck. Take this that I'm going to speak about as an inspiration. Do not hold on my specific words. Listen to this video during the year 2019 and remind yourself that you can do better. So if you have ascendant, sun or moon in Sagittarius, you will start during the year 2019 one new 12-year cycle. It is a time for you to create new visions, new company, new strategy, to start studying, or to find new, especially new social opportunities. Depends what you are doing. So this is of course general overview, as all of such videos are. So depends of that which type of Sagittarius you are. Sagittarius can be a scientist, but can be a sportsman, can be celebrity. Sagittarius do simply different things. So in that area where you are involved in, you can grow if you wish so. If you have moon in Sagittarius, then you can expect positive changes in your family life. If you are not integrated person and you refuse to grow with this transit, You will travel perhaps because of some superficial reasons, or you will stay in some sort of intellectual isolation. Or it is possible even that you will create your own dogma. That means that you will be sure in something just because you decided so. You will even push others to trust you in that what you are expressing. But if you're an integrated person and you understand that you are here to explore and grow, you will spontaneously discover new ideas and spread them among others. You will accept the challenge and go into new things. Your body can expand also with this transit. Be careful about that. If you talk about body, this transit can teach you to understand body in a more philosophical way. Pay attention on your body and think of that. Why do you have it? It is the only instrument that you have. So be careful with that. What do you eat and how, when and how do you rest, how much you work, and so on. Of course, with this you can start new job, you can start new project, and another important thing, it is a time for pilgrimages, not for some superficial travelings, as I said, but you should travel to those places where you can grow. If you have ascendant sun or moon in Scorpio, and you are interested in financial matters, for example, and usually they are, Scorpios are, you will have an opportunity to learn more about that how to grow through money, and you can gain money. In this time, you can also spend big amounts of money. It will be good for you to spend money into investments. You should invest in projects that you are going to develop in next 2 or 12 years. But if you're afraid to grow or you limit yourself because you constantly control others, then Jupiter will have limited effects on you also. You will even lose if you limit yourself and you limit others. If they wish, for example, to grow about financial things. But if you are free, and you are free from fears that you will lose something on somebody. So if you are not afraid that you will lose money, position, possessions, a person, or anything else that you have, you will start process of growing. Think that it is better to grow with others, and that in that way actually you will gain something. Perhaps now you will develop better reasons for making money than before. If you have ascendant sun or moon in Libra, suddenly you will need to achieve new knowledge. You may wish to attend courses and to learn completely new things, but it is actually better to gain deeper knowledge about the subject that you are already involved in. If you are limiting yourself, you will collect some trivial information, or even limit yourself in developing further communication with other people or with cousins. So this limitation can come also if you do not communicate in an honest way with others, if you're not saying what you truly believe in. But if you become more honest with people who will learn to communicate in a new way with you, then you will listen and answer wisely and establish meaningful conversation with others. In that case, you will have more benefits from this transit than you could expect. The next sign that I'm going to mention is a Virgo. So if you have ascendant, sun or moon in this sign, you will need more emotional security during this period, and or in another way, what is also possible, you will need a better status for your family, and you in your family maybe. So it is possible that you will buy new properties, that you will move the house, maybe some of you will have a baby, or another person will come to live with you and will enlarge your family or things like that. You will most probably with this transit achieve many things, but if you understand well your past, it's very interesting here. You need with Jupiter to learn things about your past and the past of your family. That will help you to make a step further in your contemporary situation. So if you limit yourself in sharing emotions, you can easily become introvert and lose trust in yourself and others. But if you trust yourself, then Jupiter will guide you and you will create the feeling of family happiness in any circumstances. And you will feel stronger in the years to come, as you will have, after this transit, solid emotional base and a warm shelter to rest in, where you can freely express what you feel. If you have ascendant, sun or moon in Leo, then new options are coming for you to express your creative talents, and you can expect gains and recognition if you work with children or if you are involved in investments or any money speculations. Many Leos in this time will speculate with the money. So if you keep being static and refuse to grow, people will not follow you and will not accept you as a leader or will refuse your creative ideas. Your kids can also refuse your suggestions. Be careful about ego growing with this transit, because that can lead you into conflict with others. But if you understand that the growth with Jupiter for you means to be generous to others and to accept them as equal, then you will flourish and become a real leader. You will inspire them in money investing, in working with some new ideas. Then you will be better with your kids and so on. If your ascendant is in Cancer or you have Sun or Moon in Cancer, Jupiter will improve your health most probably and your status at your job or with co-workers. With this transit, if you only try to be perfect at your job and you keep doing if you keep doing some small things and being worrying about the superficial details, you will not make a proper expansion with this Jupiter. But if you understand that you should serve others and contribute to the society or to the company with your maybe sometimes even modest work, and that is your duty, that is what you should do, that you will feel content. Your analytical abilities will grow with this transit, and you should use them to attract better status at your job and make a better situation for yourself and for the others. This transit will be especially beneficial for those who work in healing professions or in services. If your ascendant is in Gemini or you have Sun or Moon in Gemini sign, many new opportunities come through your love partner or through other people such as business partners, maybe clients or generally people that you have contact with. So others brings you opportunities. They give you luck, if we say simply. If you are afraid of partnerships or refuse to grow through contacts with others, especially through one-to-one contact, then you will isolate yourself from people and you will choose to be alone. That's fine also. You simply can refuse to grow through others and you decide to stay alone. You also can divorce with this transit because you're not able to grow through others. This is possible. But if you accept the challenge to go deeper into one-to-one relationship and you decide to be honest and helpful with others or through others, you will be very happy and you will even create a harmony for yourself and for others as well. So for those who have ascendant, Sun or Moon in Taurus, then with this transit, the secret and taboo area of life will be highlighted. So you can grow through business partnership and money exchange with others, through your sexual life, or through deep psychological transformation. Maybe it can be everything at once. If you are static and you do not understand your path, you will maybe avoid contacts with others that are deep and transformative. It can be because you are afraid. You're afraid to go deeper into this dark, not really understood part of life that exists, but people are avoiding it. You can even lose power by doing so and being controlled by others. But if you accept the risk and accept this magical side of life, let's say, you will go through an extremely transformative period of your life. And you will share your emotional, psychological, and financial resources with others. In this way, you will have many benefits, the same as others who are involved in those things with you. If you have ascendant, sun, or moon in Aries, for you it is the time to publish or to go to foreign countries. For you it's time to study or to be more involved in religious or philosophical questions. It is also time for luck, if we say simply, with Jupiter here. Because here Jupiter not is only in his sign, but it is in his house as well. So for you, this position works in the similar way as it works for Sagittarius people. If you remind interested in superficial knowledge and you do not believe that you can reach higher dimensions of your life and being, then nothing special will happen with this transit. But if you believe in your inner potentials and direct them towards new goals with positive and honest attitude, then you can get maximum benefits and gain new higher position in society. You can do well in your studies. You can do well if you are involved in court or similar things. So this is the transit that can give many benefits to those who have high aims or who are already on a higher position anyhow. If you have ascendant, sun or moon in Pisces, you can gain social rewards, you can get a better position in professional area and be more publicly involved. If you are afraid to see yourself as the authority and because of that you perhaps manipulate others, or in business or in life you simply manipulate others, or if you stop others in achieving their goals because you see them as opponents, then you will fail with this transit. But if you understand in a better way talents that you have, such as organizing and managing others, then you will become a greater leader or a manager, or you will be brave enough to show your face to others, to a public, for the first time in your life or in a new way. Depends what you are doing. This transit has different influences on us. Depends what we are involved in. So with this, you should learn how to share your high position with others, and by doing that, you can gain trust of your fellow beings. If you have ascendant, sun or moon in Aquarius, you have the opportunity to grow and to gain respect from others by involving yourself in a social and humanitarian jobs and activities. Possibly you will meet useful people who are emancipated and who are well positioned, and they can help you. If you cannot accept that you have valuable ideas to share, or you are not ready to grow through different groups of people, you can remain alone and even frustrated. The problem can appear also if you insist on your originality and uniqueness. Nevertheless, if you accept that you should learn how to cooperate with others and being equal with them, pardon, you will gain luck and you will feel joy in life. By doing so, you can also gain money. This is the house of gain, and you can expect gains, especially if you did well in the previous time. If you were moral enough, Jupiter wants us to be moral, to be correct with others, and so on. If you have ascendant, sun or moon in Capricorn, you will enter into the very spiritual area of yourself. To express what you learn here, you can use different forms of art. You are protected with this position of Jupiter, and the higher dimensions of consciousness are opening for you. So you can connect and grow with this transit in a spiritual way. If you do not accept the unseen side of life, or you refuse to go deeper into yourself through meditation, through prayer, or through any other spiritual practice, you can be isolated and even feel lost with this transit. But if you are well prepared to go deeper into yourself and you do not live only superficial and material life, then you can trust this process and you will even enjoy very much the feeling that you are almost every moment connected with the divine. You can help others to achieve this state later on also. So I would like to mention one thing more. If you have South or North node in Sagittarius, then with Jupiter here, your intuition will flourish. You will even feel that you accomplished a lot in your life until now and that you can go further on your life path with new, full of experiences that you had until now and ready to go deeper into life to achieve more because you trust your experiences and you trust your intuition that will lead you to the future. So that's all for now. I would like to remember you at the end to be honest with this transit of Jupiter. This is the key to gain success with this transit. If you wish, you can have personal consultations with me. We can talk about this transit or any other subject that you may have. Please have a look at my website symbolicthinking.net and you will see which types of consultations I order. I have astro-psychological consultations, then consultations about spiritual astrology, Feng shui analysis, and Theta healing. That is one sort of a spiritually energetic healing. Stay with me and my YouTube channel and follow my posts on Facebook. If you like the video, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, share it, and write comments. I'm really glad when I see that you are writing and asking questions, perhaps. So thanks for that in advance. Looking forward to see you soon and wish you to gain luck and trust with this transit.